Have you ever experienced a siren going off to warn you about a tornado? Well, even if you haven't, we all know that that siren goes off to stop people in their tracks, to make them pay attention and go take shelter now. Well, that's kind of what Jude's letter is for you and me. It's a siren going off. It's a warning for you and I to pay attention, kind of like an alarm. Wake up. To what? Well, Jude wants us to pay attention and understand that there are people within the church that aren't the real deal. They may profess Christ, but they do not possess Christ. And they are leading many astray by changing truth. How important is truth to you? Well, I have to assume it's somewhat important, or you wouldn't be here with me today. And you need to understand it was extremely important to Jude, and even more so to God, who is the truth. And God divinely handpicked where this little letter would be in his book of books. In fact, he divinely placed it in front of Revelation, which is the book that enters us into eternity with the return of Jesus. Well, what happens until the return of Jesus? Well, if we go back to Acts, we see the acts of men and the Holy Spirit beginning the church and building the church. And then from that point until Jude, we see Paul and Peter and James writing the churches, warning them about these individuals that would come, false prophets, false teachers. And now Jude takes us to the end of the church age, and he is sounding the siren, the alarm, and he wants us to pay attention. And he is shouting and saying, no, they aren't coming. They've already come. They're here. They're in your midst. Don't you want to know who they are? Don't you want to know how to recognize them and protect yourself against the false? Well, join me on this journey with Jude.